Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to part 59. And after a rough and tumble battle with the Shadow Queen, with the power of Nakama, we finally knocked her off her perch. So without further ado, let's finish up the rest of the storyline, shall we? Oh yeah, I'm so happy that I won that fight. Impossible! Unthinkable! How could I? I cannot be defeated by lesser beings such as these, said every villain ever. And I had just been reborn into this world. I cannot. I must not. Starting to sound like X-Death, you know, and every villain ever. But yes, the Shadow Queen is dead. My queen! Ugh. Down and out for the count. Maybe next time, Peach, you'll learn to dodge. Or use the Vibe Staff. Either way, next time you'll learn to save your own self. Then again, several games afterwards says otherwise. No, let's get out of here, Marilyn. Go. Hey, wait for me! Well, that's it. It's over. Princess Peach. Mario, over here, old boy. The princess is all right. She's not even hurt. Woo! You mean after all the hammer smackings I gave her, she's not... yeah, I'm glad she's alright. Anyway, Mario. So, it's all over then. What do you mean it's all over? I'm so sorry, Mario. Who knew all this would happen? God damn it, I always stutter on that part. Anyway, don't you dare apologize, my dear. It was all in a day's work for us. Seriously, after everything we've been through, Shadow Queen's the least of our worries. Okay, yes, she's actually the most of our worries, but still. This time, don't be distracted by shiny things. Aha! There you are, Mario. Well. Can you believe those brutes even came after me and old Goomba? We could, actually. But still, I still made it here, and I was so worried about you all, you have no idea. By the looks of things, I guess we're in the clear, am I right? You kids are the real thing, I tell ya. Super Paper Mario says otherwise. Anyway, yes, I seem to be the one in One Piece too as well. So without further ado, take a look at this. I found this on the way. This must be the treasure we heard rumors of in Rougeport. Really? There was a treasure here after all? My theory was correct. No, your theory has been correct all these years. There really was a legendary treasure. Well, frankly... Now, don't bring me down now. It might be something great. And all's well that ends well. Until you find out what's in the box. Now, how do we get out of this dank place anyway? Simple. Back the way we came. Which will be transitioned. Let's go home, Mario. Back to everyone. Kinda wish we had an escape rope, but we don't. And thus, it is dusk. It's still nightfall, but hey. At least it's not completely dark out. So you're leaving then? Yes, we are. And you know what? It's been fun. Well, that's too bad. Having you around really did wonders for my research. You mean, I had to do all the handiwork while you did nothing? Ah, Professor, we'd never let you monopolize Mario for your research anyway. Besides, you said I could be your research assistant for next term. Yes, that's right. And I thank you, Goombella. Mario, even after you leave here, please don't forget about us, alright? And we in return will wish that you find all the best in your future endeavors. Oh god, I'm being fired! Oh, I'm just kidding. Anyway, never ever give up, Mario. That's the most important thing I learned from you. Well, that and find out people's HP and MP or things like that. Thanks, Mario. Just promise me you think of... God damn it, I can't even say it. Mario, thanks to you, I found the courage and inner strength. I don't know how to say this, but I think I like myself more since I've known you. And I feel like I've grown closer to my dad. In other words, he's finally found the courage, even though I barely even used him after Chapter 4. My dear Mario, I am ready to make my comeback to theater now. I found so many things on my journey that I can only express on stage, sorry. And with these new themes, I am so ready for that wonderful spotlight again. Please do come see me once we're finished rehearsing, and bring Peach too. Gonzalez! Oh yeah, wait, I gotta stop doing that. It's Mario, right? Well, you'll always be Gonzalez to me, man. Because I was born in the Blitz Pit, and Gonzalez is and always will be the champ. Oh yeah, that's right. I'm taking the belt and not defending it. So let's meet again, Gonzalez. I mean it, man. Mario, I feel like I've grown to yeah, never mind. Yeah, I sure do think that you and Peach make a nice couple. I'll never forget my time traveling with you. Yeah, Vivian likes him. Well, old boy, it was most agreeable that I had the chance to meet you. If not for you, then my dear Scarlet would still face down on a broken babong, because Podley is a jerk. But now I'm off to sea. I know Scarlet would have liked it. No, would have had it better that way. Anyway, I'm going too fast here. And of course, Miss Mount says her goodbyes, even though she's only been with us after Chapter 5. So yeah, it's practically over, ladies and gentlemen. Well, the boat's almost here. Mario! And the Punies actually try to send them off. This time with actual mushrooms and not a dried shroom like Petunia did Punio back in Chapter 2. Take these with you! We brought them so you have them to eat on the boat. Yummy! Oh, for the record, these mushrooms? How should I put it? It's only for this cutscene, that's all. And with that, Mario should be on his way if the boat actually showed up. And to be perfectly honest with you, if it was not for Princess Peach, Rougeport would have been saved. Because to be perfectly honest with you, the Xbox wouldn't have known she had the map. And honestly, if they'd have came to the Mushroom Kingdom, well, they'd have been smacked around worse than what they already were with Mario. So, yeah, this is basically their home turf. But Mushroom Kingdom is not. So with that said, Princess Peach coming here was more of a disaster than actually staying in Mushroom Kingdom. and the boat is on their way. I told you that treasure wasn't worth it! But no, you didn't believe me! You got robbed, you got beaten up, you became World Heavyweight Champion, got your soul stolen? Yeah! Bet you listen to me now, you bitch! Anyway, set a course for Mushroom Kingdom. And it's time to bid farewell to Rougeport for now. Because that is basically the end of the storyline. They're all such lovely people, don't you think? You've only met them after I saved the day. I don't have too many memories of Rougeport, what with the kidnapping and all. That's what you get for looking at shinies, anyway. But it's a really vibrant town full of love for life, isn't it? Mario, I was very frightened when they took me. But, well, Tech was really there for me and helped me get through it all. And I knew that you would come to help me. As well, I always believe in that. Thank you, Mario. Maybe I should listen to Toadsworth and behave more like a princess from now on. You don't say! And of course, the sunrise comes as Mario and Peach is sailing away from Rougeport. Mario, look out there! Rougeport's positively shining. It's so beautiful. Yeah, no more Shadow Queen! Hooray! And... oh wow, that's crazy, bro. You had a pretty tough time of it, didn't you? Yeah, so how was your adventure, buddy? Anyway, but now that Peach is safe, I guess everything is okay. Really, though, how amazing is it that you saved the world again? Again, bro! And say, it's been a little while since then. Are you ready for a new adventure? Yeah, you the man, bro. I wonder what everybody who traveled with you is up to. I'm surprised Luigi hasn't paid off the debt that he owed that one, Buzzy Beetle. Whoa, what was that, bro? Was that your new newfangled gadget? Mail gadget, sorry. Dear Mario, what's up? Goombella here. I'm still here with Professor Frankly. We beat the Shadow Queen, but there's tons of Rougeport lore we still didn't get. So my research with the professor goes on and on. With the info I gathered with you, we have lots of great leads now, though. Mario, like I always say, every myth contains a kernel of truth. Speaking of which, know what was in that chest that was recovered by Professor? You're totally not going to believe me when I tell you. It's a secret. But I'll tell you the next time I see you. Hey, I'm going to spoil it for you right now. What was in that chest that you find right before you... no, right after you fight the Shadow Queen, because it's going to be there when you revisit the place, is a dried shrew that you don't even get to keep. So yeah, that treasure is certainly not worth it. So Goombella is basically recapping and telling everybody exactly how everybody is doing. From Koops, who's going to run for mayor, and of course, who's having a peaceful life in Petalburg. Which, of course, at least he kept his promise to Koopy-Koo and came back all right. Granted, there were times he got KO'd, but hey, that's what live streams are for. Anyway, next up is Flurry. And because Flurry went back on the road, and because the Shadow Queen's been defeated, Dukeless stopped being evil. And now he is playing the part of Mario. Go figure. And ironically enough, the play is called Paper Mario. Which, of course, this is the only time you get to see the Atomic Boo actually pull off his attacks, because the Atomic Boo was rather easy. So, yeah. And, of course, Auron is actually fighting in the Glitz Pit. Unfortunately, he's fighting for a non-vacated title. Because after all, I still have the belt. And I haven't came back yet. And I'm gonna still keep the belt. But he's now calling himself the Great Gonzalez Jr. That is hilarious, actually. And he's even trying to cut promos. Aw, I've taught him so well. I like the Yoshi, he's pretty cool. Meanwhile, in Twilight Town, Vivian is no longer being pushed around by her sisters. Instead, Vivian's the one trying to set her sister straight. After the Shadow Queen, they literally have nothing else better to do. So they're gonna live in Twilight Town in peace. And of course, Bobbery is going on the high seas. Since his adventures at Kill Hall Key actually reinvigorated him, Bobbery's constantly visiting other islands, but also making stops over to Kill Hall Key. So yeah, he's back to sailing the 7 seas again. Now then, anyone else? Ah, Miss Mouse. If you actually don't get Miss Mouse, her ending will still show anyway. So yeah, it's whether or not you get her, she still will have an ending in this game. And you'll find out that Miss Mouse is actually the badge store manager. Even though she looks like a regular mouser. Okay, no she doesn't. She has on high-heeled shoes and a heart-shaped tail. I miss Miss Mouse's theme. And finally, Grotus and Crump is alive. How in God's name is Crump alive? Let alone Grotus. Because Crump literally was orbiting in space, thanks to us, and Grotus was annihilated by the Shadow Queen. We saw it ourselves! But Grotus is basically nothing more than a head, so he can't really do much. And that's the last time we'll ever see the X-Nauts. Oh, but this one's the major surprise! You all remember, back in part 42, if I'm not mistaken? No, I think it was, no, 48, that's right. Tech actually self-destructed the base, apparently. But, not only is the X-Nauts base alright, Tech is still functional. And with everything that's going on, Rougeport is back to being a peaceful place. Sans the mafia, the drug dealers, the assassins, the thieves. And of course, let's not forget, there's still that annoying dragon at the bottom of the Pit of 100 Trials. I don't know. That one I may be iffy about doing. But, yeah. We finally gotten through Paper Mario the 1000-Year Door. Hey, that's awesome, bro. Sounds like everyone's doing great over there. And if you think that's ironic, wait till we see this. It's Toadsworth and Peach who makes a house call on Mario. Please allow me to apologize for coming unannounced, but I was cleaning out the storeroom in the castle the other day, and I found something rather amazing. Yes, Toadsworth found a treasure map. Oh my fucking god. And I'm sure it'll lead us to real treasure this time. I just know it. Oh my god, no. No! Have you not learned your lesson? No! So Mario, you'd love to look for treasure, isn't that right? The boat's waiting for you. Oh my god, I'm being dragged to another adventure! What the hell? And Luigi's just confused while Mario's like, wow. And ladies and gentlemen, that is it for 1000-Year Door, my final thoughts of the game. Wow, this game. All I could say is that it's pretty easy at first. Then they have some difficult parts, but then at the end of the game, they throw all the stops at you, man. And if you aren't able to manipulate your badges right, you will get crushed. Or manipulate the bonuses you get for leveling up. Honestly, I like this one better than Super Paper Mario because Super Paper Mario, while it has some really, really good battles in the game, the story drags. Okay, the same could be said for this, but at least, despite some of the parts that the backtracking happens in, like 4 and 7 and 2, and in most parts 3, at least the battles more than make up for it. Well, except for 4. That Dupless was just ridiculously easy. Anyway, with Super Paper Mario, while the battles are awesome at best, especially the final boss. I love the final boss in that game. The story sometimes drag on and on and on. And that's something that I have a problem with Super Paper Mario. Now, Paper Mario, it's epicness in and of itself, but still, there are some points that it actually kills. Say, the 6th chapter of Paper Mario. The original Paper Mario, because everything else in Paper Mario is good. The 6th chapter just completely kills the momentum. And after that, everything picks back up again by the 7th chapter. The one thing I have to say is there is a momentum-killing chapter in this game too. It was Chapter 6, but even then, it wasn't as bad as Chapter 6 in Paper Mario. Paper Mario 64, because in Chapter 6, it was a relaxing ride, good music, a fun battle with Smorg, and also going through the Sunset Station. Honestly, my favorite chapters out of this is like Chapter 3, it's Chapter 5, and definitely Chapter 6. I love Chapter 6, because the music was just great. Now, why do I hate 4 and 7 so much? I mean, I've already gone over that with it. The backtracking is basically the major reason why I hated those 2 chapters, especially 7. But hey, the characters are wonderful too. I gotta give credit where credit is due. The characters in just about all the chapters are really goofy. I specifically don't like Twilight Town, but hey, at least most of the Twilight Town characters have their moments. And of course, the game may be dark too, but despite being dark, it does make up for it with the humor. I mean, everybody not getting Mario's name until the final battle of the game. Okay, they still didn't get Mario's name right by the final battle of the game. That is actually an ongoing hilarious thing. Of course, Princess Peach taking a shower! I had to keep that reference going. Anyway, and the many implications. Like, they've brought in the grisly fact of death. They have many other things like identity theft, sabotaging and fighting events, and other things. Mario has made a lot of parodies in this one game alone. Hell, entering the Shadow Palace is equivalent to entering the Death Mountain in Legend of Zelda, the very original. Oh, actually, Legend of Zelda 2, actually, where it's got several rooms and it's got a boss rush at the end. So yeah, this caused a lot of throwbacks here. But that's what I like about this game. Anyway, we're not done yet, ladies and gentlemen, because we got one more part to go, and that part will be dedicated to the final Trouble Center missions of the game. See you guys for the finale in part 60. This is RFMan 985. Yeah,
Move this man!
I guess they don't like the Trouble Center missions. But whether you like it or not, that's the last episode of the game. See you guys then.